Welcome back, car enthusiasts. Today, we've got something truly special lined up for you, something that captures the heart and soul of what it means to be a gearhead. This isn't just about horsepower or classic lines, it's about family, legacy, and building something unforgettable. This is the story of the Targa Truck, a wild, custom-built GMC pickup that's taken the internet by storm and recently landed in the spotlight on Bring a Trailer. From a humble farm truck to a show-stopping piece of engineering, this build is a tribute to craftsmanship, creativity, and the unbreakable bond between a father and son. Buckle up, because we're taking you deep into the garage, onto the road, and behind the story of one of the most unique builds we've seen in years. It all started with a 1971 GMC C1500, a classic workhorse that's more commonly seen on farms and job sites than on auction blocks. But to the duo behind the Targa Truck, it was the perfect blank canvas. This wasn't a shop-funded, high-budget SEMA build. This was built in a home garage by a father and son who shared a deep passion for cars, fabrication, and creating something together. What began as weekend wrenching slowly turned into a full-blown, multi-year custom project, something far beyond a simple restoration. They didn't just want to rebuild a truck, they wanted to reimagine it, to fuse the spirit of classic American muscle with the sleek styling of a European sports car. Let's talk about that wild Targa-style roof. Inspired by the Porsche 911 Targa, this design isn't something you typically see on a vintage pickup, and that's exactly why it works. The Targa Truck's roof section was completely re-engineered to give the truck a Targa-style roll bar and removable top panel, offering an open-air driving experience in a platform that never had one. This modification required serious structural reinforcement and precision. It's not just a cosmetic gimmick, it changes the entire vibe of the truck. It's bold, functional, and totally original. And then there's what's under the hood, a roaring LS3 V8, a modern 6.2-liter small block producing well over 400 horsepower. That engine, mated to a 4L65E automatic transmission, delivers smooth but savage performance. Add in the independent front suspension, coilover shocks, Willwood brakes, and a thoroughly upgraded chassis, and you've got a ride that drives more like a sports coupe than a pickup. The interior is equally impressive. Custom leather upholstery, digital gauges, and clean driver-focused ergonomics. It's part hot rod, part race car, and part luxury cruiser. Nothing feels out of place. When it finally hit Bring a Trailer, the Targa Truck immediately captured the attention of gearheads across the country. This wasn't your usual Chevy C10 Restomod or frame-off rebuild. It was something completely different. The comments poured in. Builders admired the craftsmanship, Porsche fans loved the roof design, and truck enthusiasts were stunned by the transformation. People were hooked not just by the aesthetics or power, but by the story, the kind of narrative that makes a build truly unforgettable. Bidding climbed steadily, as collectors and fans recognized the amount of labor, creativity, and engineering poured into this project. It was more than a showpiece. It was a statement. But the real beauty of the Targa Truck isn't just in its welds, wheels, or horsepower. It's in what it represents. This build was a labor of love, shared between generations. In a time where cars are becoming more digital and disconnected, the Targa Truck reminds us of the raw, analog magic that made us fall in love with cars in the first place. It's a love letter to creativity, to family, and to building something that can't be bought. It has to be made. That's what makes it special. That's why people were inspired. This truck tells a story with every rev, every panel, every mile. So what do you think of the Targa Truck? Would you ever attempt to build this bold? Is it the perfect blend of form and function, or just a one-off wonder? We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. And if you're as obsessed with custom cars and stories like these as we are, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring that notification bell so you don't miss what's coming next. Thanks for watching. And as always, keep the passion alive.